Hi soulmates, welcome back to Sew with Adeshola. In today's tutorial, I'll be taking you through how to cut and sew this beautiful crop top with elastic waistband. If this is something you're interested in, keep on watching. So all you need for this top is your 1.5 yard of fabric, elastic and bias tape. Having said that, the first thing you want to do is to fold your fabric into two like this, both the front and back piece, and after this you will determine the wideness of your fabric. To determine the wideness of your fabric, add 12 inches to your shoulder to shoulder measurement, and whatever you get is going to be the wideness of your fabric. After which you go ahead and mark your starting line. After marking your starting line, the next thing you want to do is to mark 3 inches for your front neck width and also the depth. I hope you understand. Then the next thing you want to do is to mark 1.5 for your back neck depth. I hope you understand that. So just extend the line like that. Now after which you are done with that, the next thing you're going to do is to mark your shoulder to shoulder measurement. To do this, place your tape at the center front, and mark your shoulder to shoulder measurement. After doing this, add 10 inches to it for the sleeve. And from that 10 inches point, come down by 1 inch for your shoulder slope and then connect it to your neck width. I hope you understand that. And I would like to take a minute of your time to appreciate every of our returning subscribers and viewers. Thank you very much for coming back. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Kindly click on subscribe button, like, comment and share. Thank you. Having said that, the next thing is to come down by 9 inch for your sleeve opening. Then the next thing you want to do is to make a straight line like this and connect it together. Now the next thing you want to do is to determine your top length. To do this, add 3 inches to your waist measurement and mark. Like if your measurement, your waist is 17 inches, add 3 inches to it, which makes it 20, just like I did for mine. Then go ahead and highlight the line. Now after you are done with that, the next thing you want to do is to connect from your sleeve opening down to your waistline. To do this, come in a little bit from that your sleeve opening rather, and then connect it straight down to your waist. Just come in a bit from that your sleeve opening, maybe like 1 inch. Then it's just like you are making a curve around that place. Then the next thing you want to do is to proceed to cut. So go ahead and cut it out, and remember to cut the back neckline first. Remember to cut the back neckline first, and after this, go ahead to open your back piece. Now once you are done cutting, the next thing for us to do is to join the front and back piece together. So you're just going to place your front and back piece right side facing each other and join at the shoulder with ½ inch. Join with ½ inch and also fold your sleeve like that. So this is what I had after I was done. You can see I'd gone ahead to hem the sleeve and also join at the shoulder. Now the next thing you want to do is to fold our top like this, fold it like this so that you have your back piece together. And after folding, the next thing you want to do is to come down by 4 inches from the neckline. Come down by 4 inches from that neckline, and then you proceed to join the rest. So you sew down on that part, you sew on that part. After joining, this is what it's going to look like. You can see. So just go ahead and hem in that part. Then I'll bring it to us. And this is what I had after I was done. You can see I'd gone ahead to fold in that particular part like so. Now after that, the next thing you want to do is to hem the neckline with your bias tape. So go ahead and hem it, then fold it to the other side and sew. And after I am done with that, the next thing we are going to do is to join on the sides as well with 1 inch on both sides. Join on both sides with 1 inch. And after you are done joining on both sides, the next thing you want to do is to fold in the base like so. Fold in with 1.5, or you can decide to fold in with 2 inches so that our elastic can go in. Remember to leave a place where your elastic can come in, where your elastic can be inserted. I hope you understand that. So now after I was done, this is what I had. You can see I'd gone ahead to hem the neck, also to join on the side and also the base, and I'd gone ahead also to leave a small opening so that our elastic can be inserted through it. Now the next thing we want to do is to cut out our elastic. So for me, my waist is 26 inches. You can see. So I'll just proceed to cut out that 26. Or you can decide to shorten it by 1 inch as well, or even 2 inches, because elastic will definitely stretch. So it is fine even if you are shortening it with 1 inch or 2 inches. Then proceed to insert your elastic. And after you are done inserting your elastic like this, the next thing you want to do is to stitch that part. Stitch with 1/2 inch like so, and also close the opening. So you're just going to stitch on that opening as well. And after we are done with that, the next thing we are just going to do is to fix hook and eyes or press button or whatever, just to hold that back. Now after we are done with that, this is what it is looking like. You can see the elastic band. You can see how it is looking. So that will be all for this tutorial. Thank you for sticking with us to this period. Kindly click on subscribe button, like, comment and share. See you in my next video.